Did you know that the universe is always communicating with you? For those of you that see the synchronicities, you get those numbers 1111 or 222. You know the universe is always communicating with you. Energy is everything and everything is energy. We create all of these tools, even lamps and everything, to transform energy into what we need. But the universe is always communicating and it always knows. So in this video, I'm going to be sharing the 3 ways that the universe is actually sending you warning signs, because the universe can communicate in many ways. It can encourage you, like in the synchronicities and the signs that you see, to keep things moving forward, that you're in flow, or it can give you a little bit of a heads up, nudge on the shoulder to just say, hey, you got to go in that direction. Stop going that way. And if you keep going that way, it'll give you these 3 signs. So it's important to know the 3 because they build on each other. It starts with some of the simpler things where it's just trying to nudge you a little bit, and then it gets to the really key areas in life where the universe is trying to wake you up. It's trying to say, hey, wake up. You need to know this because this is important for the next stage of your life and your development. So let's get started. For those of you who don't know, welcome any newbies. My name is Sarah Alotavi, and welcome back any subscribers. I'm a law of attraction coach, a life coach, and also a fellow yogini. And I'm here just to share information on this channel about my own development and also ways that you guys can use some of the things that I've learned and spend many years learning to help with your growth and development. So with today's topic, it's interesting because this has happened to me in so many ways, but the first one that's a common thing that people don't even realize, and a common problem, is that you don't actually act after these, right? So the first one is light. For me, when I get warning signs from the universe will communicate through things, because it doesn't just come down and say, hey, stop doing this. You know, you don't pick up the phone and speak with the universe, right? The universe communicates through other people, other animals, and also through light. So when I've had these experiences happen, I have flickering lights. And I've noticed the consistency of them happening because I'll notice lights switching on and off around me. So this will happen in sequence, and you know if they're trying to get your attention that this will happen consistently throughout a day. And it's not something where like a light goes on and off and you don't feel the significance, but you will resonate and you will know when you see the significance when a light goes on and off, because you're in the receiving mode. And that's the key, is that the universe is so uniquely designed to communicate to you as best as you can receive, right? So a lot of people will say, oh yeah, but I don't see those things. And it's like, no, because you're not open to receiving the information. So staying open and aware of these things, and the first step, guys, is what you all are doing here, is getting that knowledge, learning these 3 steps so that you can stay open to receiving those messages from the universe. So the first step is really light, flickering light. You'll notice things like power turning on and off, things like that. The universe is trying to warn you and let you know that things are going on around you. Just keep your eyes open. And you'll also notice by the significance of when this is happening, so you can hone in on that a little more clearer. And then the second one that's huge is obstructions. And guys, this is where we fight uphill, you know. For those troopers, I know I've been there. You know, you're fighting for something so hard, and it seems like every time you try and take one step forward, there's just another block, and another block in your way. So the universe will use obstructions or like rescheduling to stop you, really, because it's holding you back. It's like, you know, when you say when one door closes, another door opens. When there are certain doors that you can't open, there's a reason that the universe is having them locked, because it wants you to look for the other doors or the other window, right? It wants you to look for those because you're hammering on a door that, based on what it is that you want to manifest and attract, it's not actually what you really want, right? So look for the other windows, look for the other doors. If there's something that you know, like a meeting that keeps getting rescheduled, or a person that you're trying to connect with and it's just not happening, if it's, you know what I mean, just look for other avenues. Try different things, because there's a reason that it's not coming so easily, because right when you're in the flow, things will flow naturally to you. You don't want to be fighting and battling resistance and going uphill or upstream. You want to be flowing downstream with the universe. Okay? Awesome. Now the third one, which is a little bit of a difficult one because it is the biggest warning sign from the universe, and this has to do a lot with health and accidents. Things that happen that unfortunately, you know, we're all human. These happen in our lives, but they're warning signs. See, everything in the universe has a purpose. So in my architecture practice, we always say every line on the page has to have a purpose, a meaning, a reason. Otherwise, it should not be there. The universe operates this way. Every single detail that is manufactured has a purpose. So when these things happen to you, whether your health, whether there's an accident that happens, somebody falls or trips, the universe is trying to communicate to you, and it's getting physical. It's coming to the 3D physical level to wake you up. Because if you keep going down, it's going to be compounded effects. So if you notice this pattern in your life or your friend's life, it's very important to take a step back and evaluate, like, what am I supposed to learn from this right now? So I've been in these situations, and I know you've been there before, and personally for me, the health was a huge issue. When I was resisting, fighting up battle, I had never had so much health problems. I was constantly going to the doctors, and it was really, really bad. And I didn't realize at the time that it was because of what I wasn't aware of the signs. I wasn't aware of these signs, and I wasn't making the necessary changes. Because when you see these things, it's trying to help you grow and change. Because in life, guys, if we are not growing, we are, right? I'm not going to say it. It's not bad, but if we're not growing, you know the phrase. But it's just, that's the fact of life, is that we always have to be growing to keep living and keep moving forward. So you need to learn from these things and move forward and take them in stride and pace. And yes, some of them will be more difficult, but remember, the universe will never give you a challenge that you cannot overcome. Okay, guys? So I hope this helped you all. Make sure to stay aware, stay open to receiving. And even if it's just within yourself, when you wake up in the morning, just saying, like, I'm open to receiving communication and information from the universe today. Because, right, I always find it hilarious when we as humans, we try and be in control in the driver's seat. And it's like the universe is like spinning planets in space, and the sun that we can't even comprehend the size of, you know, and the masses in perfect unison and exact moments, like plants, growth, just everything that has been created by the universe, which or God, or like, it is so powerful that learning to flow with this energy and receive that information from this energy is so important to your success and your happiness moving forward, and bringing in those manifestations and living a much more carefree and healthy life. It's a huge factor when it comes to health, because, you know, disease, like dis-ease, it's dis-ease, it's discomfort in your body. It's you holding on to resistance, holding on to energies that are no longer needed there. And the universe always has your back and is trying to help you out, guys. So remember to stay alert, stay open to receiving. And I hope you enjoyed this, guys. These honestly helped me. So don't forget to hit that like button, share this with anyone you think it could help, and subscribe, because we have all these beautiful videos coming to you on manifestation, yoga, and meditation on this channel here to hold us all accountable to being the best versions of ourselves, guys. So for now, take care, all the best, and sending my love.